welcome to another episode of the Brittany Sherell Podcast. I'm your host, Brittany Sherell, and I'm super hyped to have you here. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're in good company. All you need to know about this podcast is that this is for the busy, high-achieving woman, we'll say high-achieving women all over the world, whom I call the super women of the world. That's exactly what you are, because we wear so many hats and we get so much stuff done, but this is your safe place to pull off your cape, to be vulnerable, to get what you need to recharge, because if we're pouring from an empty cup, we're doing ourselves along with the people we love most a huge, huge disservice. So today, and let me tell you what I promise to do. I always promise to keep every episode 10 minutes or less because I know you're busy, girl. So today, we're going to talk about my motto, which is execute and then evolve. Call it E squared if you like, if you want to be cute with it. But execute and then evolve. Okay, this is so important as you move through life. If you really want to create impact, if you really want to see results in your life, you've got to get comfortable with executing. A lot of times we toy with so many ideas. We say we're going to do this. Oh, I need to try this first. Or I probably need to map this out. I need to make it pretty and all of this. No, you execute and then you evolve. Okay, execution is so important. That was my word of the year last year. Anything that was in alignment with the vision I had, it was mandatory for me to execute. If it was in alignment and I checked it out and it felt like it was what I was supposed to be doing, I executed. I did not allow myself time to talk myself out of what was mine, what God had showed me I would have. I executed, and I must say, I can't stress it enough. When you have a vision, you've got to get comfortable with executing. I don't care how nervous you are to do it. I don't care how much you think you can't afford to do it. Honey, you're going to have to step out of some of those comfort zones. You're going to have to, even financially sometimes, do some things that you feel like you cannot afford. But if you don't really and truly, you can't afford not to make a way to afford it. That's just how bad you're going to need to make it happen. Okay? Because when you have a vision that's really big, guess what? It's not even all about you. There are people who are attached to that vision coming into fruition. You are carrying someone else's freedom all wrapped up in your vision. And with that being said, God is going to get to a point where He's not going to let you rest until you execute. But we ain't going to talk about that today. We're not going to, let me come back. I'm telling you about what I know firsthand. But anyways, execute, okay? There's no need to hold back. There's no need to give yourself time to mull over it. There's no need to talk yourself out of it. There's no need to feel like everything's got to be perfect or pretty, because guess what? Your idea of perfect is not going to be every single one of your clients' idea of perfect. What you consider perfect would not be what your kids consider perfect. What you consider perfect would not be your ideal customer's idea of what perfect is, or what your coach's idea of perfect is. You got to let that go. Perfection is nothing but an overcoat for procrastination. Period. That's what it is. It's a comfortable way of dressing up a tendency to procrastinate. Let it go, honey. Execute and then evolve. Evolving is just as important as executing. Evolving means you take what you learned from your actions, you take what you've learned from executing, and then you become better. And as long as you watch and repeat that same process, when I say the glow up is real, baby girl, the glow up is real. I'm talking about real. Execute. Do it. Evolve. Get better. Become the best. Continue to execute. Continue to evolve. I feel like I started preaching a little bit today, so let me bring it on back in. If you don't know, I do coach high achieving women. I help them get unstuck. Y'all know how we get tangled up, tied up, wrapped up in these ideas and we don't know how to execute. We don't know how to map out a strategy. I help high achieving women get unstuck and achieve goals that create a life of fulfillment. If that's you, if you're struggling with that, please reach out to me. You can go to www.brittanysherell.com. You can find out about my coaching services, my speaking services, if you want to bring me to your next event. And if you just want to chat it up, hit me up on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. I'm on all of them as Brittany Sherell. I don't jazz up my name or become